to the PlayStation Enthusiast Podcast, episode 11, I think. I'm one of your hosts, Mario Piaquadio, and joining me today is Himanshu Tawar.
Hello, everyone. I still have a sock on my mic.
There you go. That's some pro moves right there. And the one and only Josh Brandt.
Hello, and I have a sock on my mic as well.
There you
Really?
go. I
Yeah, you gave me the idea.
That is awesome. Spreading sock mics.
I don't have an
recommendation at a
insulator,
time.
so I just took one of my socks, preferably
Exactly.
not sweaty, and just
there you go.
yep, works like a dream.
I have this little poofy thing on mine, so that's about it.
Hey man,
we have a great
I
show.
These hardcore mics.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you,
you
have this,
guys
this
are-
little-
Yeah, I have this little tiny thing. But that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, exactly. Gets your job done. So, we have a great show for you today. We're gonna talk a little bit about some Pipe Dream E3 conferences. But first, let's just get to anything we've been playing that's noticeable. Anything interesting?
You want to
Well,
start?
for me, yeah, I can start. For me, Oxenfree is what I've been playing. Just came out for the PS4 this week.
How is it running for
and
you?
That's one of the things that I hit on my review that I wrote for the site. It is choppy in certain aspects. Like and the loading times are pretty atrocious too, which is
Yeah,
a
I
shame.
saw
It's
some-
like Bloodborne-esque. Like
Yeah,
you could go
that's what I saw.
take a piss, feed yourself, take your dog out, pee, then come back, and it would just get
And you're so
downloaded.
good. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's good.
And then
That's just
after
what you
that,
want.
some screens, yeah, like I said, it's just like 3 frames per second. It's like, what is going on? But then, I mean, it's not a big deal. At least the gameplay as an adventure game stands out, and it's pretty awesome. So, I recommend it. It was great. I mean, just for the story alone, if you're into adventure games. So, on top of that, Overwatch has been on repeated plays throughout my household, and for the foreseeable future, I'll probably just keep coming back to it because it's one of those games that you can just pick up, play 15 minutes, 30 minutes, have a blast. So if you guys haven't tried it yet, I recommend anybody to, because it's for multiplayer shooters, which I'm not a fan of. It's changed my entire perspective on them.
I'm interested. I'm very interested. Probably gonna get it. Maybe, hopefully after E3.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Worth it. For the PS Vita, I'm still playing Downwell. That's a tremendous game. Odysphere Lethrosir. Like I said, I just reviewed that. It's out now, as of this recording. So anybody that's
Bye now.
loves, yeah, that's our highest recommendation. It's one of the best games of the year. Doesn't matter if you're into RPGs. If you're into good games, just play the demo, give it a try, and you'll probably love it.
Cool. What about you, Himanshu?
So I finished Kingdom Hearts for the first time on PS3 because I've played the game a million times on PS2, but finished it on PS3.
I'm sure it was a
And-
totally different experience.
Yeah, it was like, God, I've never played this game before.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is this?
I just remember like that game would never end.
Yeah,
kept going
it felt
on
like
and
that
on.
when I was playing too. I know, yeah.
That's what you want in
Coulda-
games.
They could have ended the game like 2 hours earlier, but they didn't.
It's like the Lord of the Rings, the last movie, where it just kept going on and on. You're just like, please
But
be done.
But the Lord of the Rings is awesome. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I
Agree.
also finished Final Fantasy 13 on PC. Yeah. And
So
then
a
I started-
Final Fantasy week for you.
Wait. I
Square
started
Enix week.
Final Fantasy 13-2 for the first time. I haven't played 13-2 before, but I started it. Not liking
Ah.
it so far. They made some like UI changes from Final Fantasy 13 that I don't understand why. And maybe it's just because I played Final Fantasy 13 on PC and then 13.2 on PS3, but it's just like the difference is actually kind of jarring.
Isn't 13.2 the one that people say like, yeah, 20 hours in, it's pretty good? Isn't it 13.2?
No, that's 13.
Oh, that's 13. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game 13's bogus. 13-2. I even tried to play that. I'm like, there has to be something good about these games, and I just
Nope.
There is
There is.
something good about these games. I like the games a lot. I like the
Oh,
characters.
man.
I like most of the characters. I want to say I like the characters. I like most
Oh
of the
my
characters.
gosh.
I like
Other than lightning.
I like the paradigm
It's
shift
terrible.
mechanics. I think the combat is like some of the most interesting, innovative combat that we've seen from Final Fantasy in a very long time.
Sorry, I can't disagree with you more, but hey, I'm glad you like the game. It's my biggest disappointment of all
Good-
time.
good on
so
you.
That's where I stand on it.
All right,
And-
so
And
Yeah.
at least on PC, because I don't know, I haven't played 13 on PS3, but the game is beautiful. I'm starting to doubt that it's not beautiful on PS3 because of 13.2, but I don't know.
Nah,
13
that's
doesn't
one-
want
yeah,
to fucking run on my PS3, so
It was a beautiful game. Yeah, I do give it that.
what else have I played? Oh yeah, I played Atelier Sophie. Haven't gotten much time to sink into that yet. Like
That's
okay,
like a 40-hour game.
Yeah, I've said
Yeah.
like I beat all of these games. In reality, I've played like 4 hours of games over the past week.
and that's
I
yeah.
was just like at the
Oh,
end of
no.
all of them. Yeah.
Okay, well,
So
we'll
yeah, I
talk
haven't
about
gotten
that.
much time this week.
We'll talk about that later, I think. I've been playing pretty much same from last week. I actually didn't play any Uncharted 4 this week. I'm focused on finishing Wolfenstein. Like that game a
cool.
lot. It's
The new
I
one?
yeah. I like it
Yeah.
a lot. I don't think it's a game to sit down and play hours and hours of. I think the game is better on short bursts. So that's what I've been doing, like a little bit every day. I'm gonna finish it soon, maybe. That's probably all I've played this week.
Have you played Uncharted 4 multiplayer yet?
Oh yeah, yeah. I played the
It's
beta
really
a ton,
fun.
and after I finished the main campaign for the first time, I hopped into multiplayer. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Naughty Dog.
I
Naughty
wouldn't
Dog.
as good as Overwatch, but it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, well that's. But Naughty Dog is really good at doing multiplayer games. I really enjoyed The Last of Us multiplayer. I jumped into that on PS3 for like a big time. I really put a ton of hours into it. It was super fun.
I need to go back to that because I never played the multiplayer for Last
Oh, you
of Us,
should.
but I've heard
Do you
it's
have-
some of the best.
Do you have remastered? The Last of Us
Yeah, I have the
remastered?
remastered.
Yeah,
one. Yep.
you should definitely hop into it. It's super fun. It really is. You get to buy like weapons. It's similar to Uncharted 4 where you buy weapons and upgrades as you're playing the game. It's
That's
all
cool.
about downing people. It's really cool. You should play it.
Sure.
Alright. Now let's get into the news. This week is a pretty big week in terms of news. We have a ton of delays, a ton of leaks, because it's a week after E3, so there's a
Week
ton
before.
of stuff.
Wait for a week.
Yeah,
before.
week before, sorry. I
We're in
don't
the
know.
future now.
Yeah,
We
we're
know
in the
everything.
future. Yeah. Can you believe that you can change your name? No, I'm kidding. Now-
oh man! Wow.
That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But actually, we're probably gonna speak about that in the topic of this week. So, all right. So, the first piece of news, I want to preface it by saying, I fucking nailed this. I nailed this. So, Horizon Zero Dawn has been delayed to February, which is exactly what I said. More specifically, February 28th, 2017. Now, I predicted this. I nailed it. It doesn't count in the points.
Did
But
you
I
say the
nailed it.
date?
Yeah,
Did
it
you say
doesn't
the date?
count.
No, but I said February.
Okay.
I nailed it,
Yeah,
dude.
it doesn't.
Point
But
six.
it had to be announced at E3, so
I say
I don't know about
at
that.
least half a point because I nailed it. I nailed it. I
Yeah,
say at least
we'll
half a
see.
point.
We'll see.
I
dude.
think it that's fair.
Yeah. If
So
we're
yeah, so
tied, you're not getting a half point.
Hey, if you get 0.5 okay, wait, I'll wait for the news. I'll wait for the news. But I have
Alright,
something
alright.
to say.
okay,
great.
okay.
Oh, great.
We can bargain this. We can bargain this. Okay. So yeah, it has been delayed to February 28th. It was supposed to release this year. It's not going to. But honestly, like take their time. I think they should definitely take their time. I could wait a couple of months. This year's February is looking great.
Oh,
it
man.
honestly looks next year's.
Next
I
year's.
meant yeah. I'm tired.
I understand.
Yeah, I've been
We're here
working
to
like
pick you up at least.
I've been working like over hours, like a ton, because before E3 and like it's tough. But anyway,
It's E3 week, man.
it's E3 week, man.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a ton
next
of
week.
emails. So what do you guys think about the delay? Anything you want to say?
About Horizon?
Yeah, about the
Um,
delay specifically. I'm gonna get
uh,
to the collector's edition later too.
I don't know. I think it's just whatever. I'm not really excited for Horizon, to be very honest with you.
Really, I think
I-
it looks so fucking cool.
Maybe I would be more excited for it if I didn't have so much to play already this holiday season, because like I just looked, because I made an Excel sheet, because that's the point where I'm at right now, where there's so many fucking games right now that I can't keep track of it in my head anymore, and I need an Excel sheet.
Yeah.
So
Oh no.
I took a look at that sheet and I'm like, nah, there's no room for Horizon here. Like,
But
to
I'm
me,
sorry.
Horizon is
I'm
not a
sorry.
priority.
Make
for me.
room.
Honestly,
because you have to understand, like I play JRPGs. That's my thing, and there are like
yeah,
fucking
and
20
they're
JRPGs
coming back.
coming out.
They're fucking
Yeah.
coming back. Yeah, that's gonna be the next big thing for sure. I think last year was a year of really big open world games, and for what we see, just in February, there's gonna be a ton of JRPGs. That's looking really cool for JRPGs fan.
Oh
But
my gosh.
alongside
February.
these news, alongside this, Horizon also got a new trailer that goes on to the story a little bit more, and it gets into the mysterious backstory of the main character called Aloy, I think. Yeah, Aloy.
Alloy. Yeah.
Yeah, and that got me super intrigued in the character. I think it looks really beautiful. Horizon is probably on my list of the games I'm most anticipating, honestly. I think it looks really, really cool. Now,
Yeah. And
oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that trailer. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and watch
Go
it. 'Cause
watch
it'll
it.
totally
That's a great
change your
trailer.
mind. Yeah, on what this game is and what it
Oh,
can
yeah.
be.
It looks so
And-
good, dude. It looks so good.
As far as the delay goes, I'm sort of happy it's getting delayed out because it'll probably get delayed even further down the line. We all know
It could
this
be.
is
It could be.
inevitable. But as it is, yeah, February is going to be so awesome because we'll get to Persona 5, but you have those two big heavy hitters.
February is
in
gonna
that
be
time frame,
fantastic.
quarter one. I mean, yeah. And Horizon, like you said, it's one of my most anticipated
Oh,
games.
yeah.
And they have to get this right. And it looks like they will.
February is looking like a November, honestly. It's like the point
Yeah.
where the biggest games are dropping. So yeah, the collector's edition of Horizon. First off, the box art, you can look it up. It looks really, really cool. It's like black and white, the box with
I'll put it
Aloy
here.
on the middle. Oh yeah, there you go. There it is. And the that's the box the collector's edition comes in, and the actual steel box of the game. The box art is also super cool, but what it includes is an 8-inch Aloy statue, which is looking also really cool. A steelbook case including the game, the art of Horizon Zero Dawn, a 40-page art book, an exclusive PS4 theme, a Karjas Storm Ranger outfit, a Bangkok Trailblazer outfit, and many more DLC goodness.
Yeah, that sounds totally awesome.
Yeah, I'm
And
super
totally worth
excited.
it.
Yeah, I might get this. I honestly might get this. I think Alloy, I like we said, the trailer gives a little bit of shine on how mysterious her backstory really is. And I think from the moment I first saw her as a character, I think she looks really cool. I think she's such a cool looking character.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
She should be on our top 10 coolest women of gaming.
That's true.
yeah,
But
But we
unfortunately,
don't
her
know
na-
that yet.
Name,
We don't
her
know
name
if
that's
is
she's
now.
true.
Yeah, I'm
But
just
she
kidding.
looks so cool, dude. I would
Fortunately,
totally
her
buy that
delay-
statue.
Yeah.
She looks really cool. All right, more delays. Yooka-Laylee, the 3D platformer that a lot of Banjo-Kazooie developers are working on, has been delayed to a Q1 2017 release. Was supposed to release again in 2016, now in Q1 2017. That game, for fans of Banjo-Kazooie and 3D platformers in general, that game is super exciting. It's a huge Kickstarter success story. People are excited for this.
Yeah. If it plays like Banjo-Kazooie, then why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
Because that's one of the best platformers of all time.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
Platformers are boring, so it doesn't matter.
Uh-oh.
Ah, come on.
Hey,
no,
you, get outta
platformers are
here,
cool.
man.
I appreciate 3D
If they're done
platformers
right.
quite a bit.
Boring. Literally my least. I think I can't decide between stealth and platformer, but one of those is my least favorite.
Well,
genres
in that
of
case,
video
it
games.
has to be platformer because stealth is better. But still, come on, man.
And that's
Come on, man.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Himanshu's unpopular opinion of the week.
Oh, there's many more coming, dude.
Well, but that's I'm gonna say
You
that's
just
the
have
bigger
your own
one.
segment now.
I'm gonna say that's the bigger one. I'm gonna take a leap. Now, Persona 5 news. Again, this one I kind of nailed. I kind of didn't. But let's get into it.
This was so
But
obvious.
Yeah.
you know who did nail it? Your boy Himanshu Talwar.
There you
The
go. You
fucking
nailed it.
White
no.
font on the red. Yeah, boy.
I technically. So yeah,
Here he goes.
Himanshu nailed it as much as I nailed Horizon. Like, he nailed it. I cheated. Honestly, my Persona 5 prediction was such a cheat because I said it was gonna release in Western audiences after the Japan release. So that's technically still true. So I'm guessing.
Did I say Q1 2016?
Yeah.
2017?
No, you said Q. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay.
I said after the
Cool. I
Don't
don't
Japanese.
give
even know
him
what I
credit.
said, but I remember the font thing, but that's about it.
Yeah, you did. So listen to me here. I said that it was gonna release after the Japanese release, and I'm not wrong. So
Yeah, but not very specific, and
yeah, okay.
specificity gets
if Horizon
points.
if Horizon gives me 0.75 or 0.5 points, if it gives me any of those two, because I nailed it again, I accept Persona 5 giving me like a quarter of a point or something like that because it was super ambiguous. But anyway,
I'll give you 0.3 for Persona and 0.6 for Horizon.
How about
take it.
There we go.
0.314 for them? We'll just make it pi.
yeah, 0.3.
Wait, that's 3.14. Never mind.
So, hang on. So, if I get 0.6 for Horizon, does that mean you get 0.6 for Persona?
No, because I had the font thing, so I was one step ahead of you. So I
Hey, no.
got
That
0.7.
first of all, we don't know
Let's just go back to the podcast and re-edit Himanshu's voice so it says Q1 2016.
yeah.
and then
First
do
of all,
So
the
he
font
doesn't
thing.
even get the date right.
First of all, the font thing hasn't happened
2016.
yet. That was supposed to be at the show. And
on-
second of all,
on
I
the
nailed
thing,
every
it's written
no.
in
And
that
second of
font.
all, Second of all, we're gonna get into a
guys.
I'm gonna stand by my Horizon because I nailed every single thing I said that was gonna happen in Horizon happened. So that's a ton of points.
You guys
All
are
right,
you guys are on the even ground. There you go.
there you go. So yeah. The actual news. Persona 5 is gonna release on February 14th, 2017. Now, this went on the PlayStation blog saying Persona 5 will take your heart on Valentine's Day 2017. Little cheeky, cute. The box art was also released, which I assume Himanshu will leave here, anywhere.
Okay.
Which the box art is looking super cool. And collector's edition was also revealed, which includes a soundtrack CD, a 4-inch Morgana plush, a 64-page hardcover art book, a steelbook included in the game, and a school bag.
Yeah, that bag looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
might buy
it
for the
does. The bag looks pretty cool. And it will cost $89.99.
Or if you're Canadian, $1
Like,
million.
Exactly.
Sorry.
If you're Canadian, you have to give us your house.
Actually, for the Canadian listeners, I think it's $119.99.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. All right, cool.
Still fucking ridiculous, but whatever.
So fucking excited for Persona. Like, I can't wait for Persona.
Yes.
Oh my
And
god.
I just want to
More
make
than
a
Final
point.
Fantasy 15.
I just want to make a point of saying that Atlas could have made well, I guess Sega could have made a mistake with their PR marketing here that Deep Silver made with Mighty Number 9. I don't know if you guys recall the trailer where they insulted anime fans in
Yeah.
the Mighty Number 9
That was
They could've
hilarious and horrible at the same
very
time.
easily done the same thing here with the Valentine's Day release
Oh,
date,
yeah.
saying like
Glad
these
they
fucking
didn't.
nerds. Yeah, something
Glad
like
they
that. Like
didn't.
they could have super easily done something like that, but they
Instead,
didn't.
instead
they spun it
did
in
a cool
positive
thing.
light.
Yeah, they did a cool, like, they went like take your heart with Persona 5, like a cool little thing, Japanese thing. They did right. You're absolutely right. They could have screwed up bad.
So if someone from Deep Silver is listening, take notes. This is how you do PR.
Yeah, you fucked up. That was so ridiculous how they made fun of the fans of their own game. Like, yeah, you fucking nerd. That was so
I was
ridiculous.
like, wait, really? Like, did you really just say that?
That's like, thank you. I gave you money for the game. Thank you for that. People. Okay. Now, this one's gonna be short. Hideo Kojima, tweeted another picture of Ludens. For those of you who don't know, Ludens was revealed to be the new Kojima Productions logo. There's been a ton of shots. There was the original logo, which is still the logo, which is a 2D silhouette pretty much. It's looking pretty cool. It's like a skeleton helmet inside a bigger like space helmet. It's looking really trippy and cool. And we've gotten more and more pictures, a 3D rendering, and now we've got a 3D rendering like a face shot. So what we can see. It's a man wearing what seems to be like a skull mask of some kind in a spacesuit that has like really big screws attached. It's looking cool. The picture had like a little caption. I think it was like "I'll come back every time," if I remember. That's what it said. It's looking cool.
Or, I'll keep coming.
I'll keep coming. That's right. Yeah, I'll keep coming.
I know because they kept making people in the comments were making like cum jokes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll keep coming doesn't sound too
Something
good.
was lost
Come
in
to
translation
me.
there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure Japanese audiences don't have such a weird sounding phrase. Anyway, it's looking cool. I'm very excited to see what Kojima is doing. I'm a huge fan of him. I think he's one of the few names in the industry that has like really a ton of resonance. If you hear his name, you say like, "Hey, this is Hideo Kojima." There's not that many people who can do that.
Coming in 2024.
Yeah, CUMM, not COME.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
both comes for this game.
There you go.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Yeah, if we're not gonna make cum jokes, why the hell are we here?
Yes, I'm not afraid of a few dick jokes. Thank you.
Okay, so Final Fantasy 12 is as Final Fantasy 12 remaster is releasing for the PlayStation 4. There was a trailer. It's releasing for 2017, confirmed for Western audiences. You guys are bigger Final Fantasy fans than I am, so especially Himanshu.
What does this mean for us? It means I'm very happy because this is arguably my favorite Final Fantasy, and many people have not, unfortunately, had the chance to experience this game since it was late in the PS2's life cycle.
Like me.
Yeah, so get Himanshu, drop the Final Fantasy 13 bullcrap and go play and go back when this releases and play 12, a real Final Fantasy
wait until
game.
after I finish Final Fantasy 12 and I go into Slack and I say, you know what, Josh, Final Fantasy 12 fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I am sure that that's very likely to happen. I wouldn't be surprised.
Now, the protagonist of 13 is better. I will say that.
Is that
Lightning's
Lightning?
Pretty dope. Yeah, for 13, but everything about 12 is awesome. The combat, the way it's open-ended, it goes back to the root of what Final Fantasy is to me. And so, I'm happy about this news. It's about time. We'll be all Final Fantasy 15'd out by then, so
cool. Yeah,
perfect time.
this is cool for Final Fantasy fans. They recently released Final Fantasy X as well for the PlayStation 4 and the Vita, I think too. A remaster.
Yep. Curse, actually. It's not a good thing.
No,
Releasing
but
Final
I
Fantasy
guess
X is like,
well,
oh, God.
I have no idea on the Final Fantasy games release, so I'm just like, yeah, it's a number. It's cool. It's cool that it's released.
Yeah, they made it to 15 by September, so
good
that's
news.
impressive.
Good news for Final Fantasy fans, I guess. By the way, slightly related. Did you know that Lightning is a handbag model in Japan?
yes, a Louis Vuitton model.
Yeah, that's strange.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
It is. I mean, it's cool to see a video game character in fucking billboards, but it's so strange.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Final Fantasy for you. I'm not the guy for that, but they are the guys for that. Cool. Something I am definitely the guy for. Injustice 2. A poster has been leaked by GameSpot. I think GameSpot. Yeah, it is GameSpot indeed, because Ed Boon tweeted out a funny picture. You can find it. It says something like, invites for party, and there's a ton of names, including Taylor Swift, which I appreciate. And GameStop is like scribbled out. It's cool. But anyway, a poster has been leaked. The game seems to be real. I'm pretty sure it's real. It makes sense. The poster features Batman battling the Flash. I liked the first Injustice a lot. I'm not a fighting game guy, but the story was super good. It was surprisingly good. It's so good that it has its own lines of comics now, and I'm super down for playing a second Injustice, especially if it has the same storytelling team, because the story of the first one was really, really good.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And like you said, that it's surprising. It was also a fun fighter. Like,
oh yeah, I had a
it was
ton of
really
fun.
easy to pick up and play. And
I even played online. Yeah.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
not a fighter
and
guy,
I
but
did-
it's easy to play. You're absolutely right.
Right, like Street Fighter 5, I was completely lost and thought this sucked. But for
Yeah.
Injustice Gods Among Us, it was, fun playing as iconic DC heroes. And this one,
Oh yeah.
They'll probably have a great story to go along with it too. So
Yeah, that's honestly what I'm most excited for. I'm always up for a good story, and like I said, I haven't read the comics, but the original story is so good. I'm so down for a second one.
and for He-Man Chew, it won't feature Spider-Man since it's DC,
There you go.
So
So
we're good.
Yeah,
it's easy. So
listeners already know at this point. I don't have any attachment to comic book characters. Don't really care.
specifically
Injustice,
Spider-Man.
I play a
Especially the
few.
one on web swingers.
I play a few fighting games. And I don't like the Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat spin-offs because I feel like they're too clunky and it just don't combo. It doesn't combo well. But and like that's just my own nitpicking. Like it seems to me that there are two camps. There are people who like the fluid games, and there are people who like the games like Mortal Kombat, and like there's really rarely ever crossover.
Yeah, but
And
there's a
I'm
big
in-
a
I'm in
big
one
fighting
camp.
game community for those
Yeah, for
games.
sure.
Injustice
For sure.
Injustice has a ton of
Yeah,
fans.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a Mortal Kombat. game,
Yeah,
except without
it
all the
plays
blood
pretty
and
similar.
guts.
Yeah, it doesn't have as many blood and
Ridiculous.
it's
people being
Superman,
crushed
man.
and-
You're playing as Superman. How is that not cool? That's always cool.
because Superman sucks.
No,
Anyway,
he's
moving on.
I like Superman.
I like Batman.
Anyway, Batman is
am
awesome. You have to, Himanshu, at least you have to admit that Batman is cool. Are we good
I
on
used
that?
to think Batman was cool, and
All
then
right,
now it's just
there you
kind
go.
of getting played out.
No,
I'm
Batman
bored.
is cool.
I need
Batman's
new
cool.
Batman.
Batman's cool. He didn't say
Batman
anything else.
Beyond.
I
Hey,
need
Batman v
Cyborg
Superman.
Batman.
Hey, Batman v Superman's Batman was pretty different, and that's that. I liked. I
haven't
like
watched
that
movie
Batman.
yet.
You need to. The Batman in there is definitely the highlight. The Batman in there is awesome. Like Ben Affleck does a great job. The character is a bit different. His interactions with Alfred and it's really cool. You should watch it. Anyway, we're gonna get to the last pick of news. This is the PlayStation Store May 2016.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna have to hijack the show for 1 second.
Oh.
There's one piece of news that we're missing here, and that is the release date for World of Final Fantasy. God damn it! This
God
is way more
damn it.
important than
Are you
Final
serious?
Oh
Fantasy.
shit!
No.
Hell
you did
yes.
not just say
Oh
Hell
man!
yes.
that. This man is out of control tonight.
God damn it! October 25th. I am so.
What is
fucking hyped for
World
that
of
game.
Final Fan? What the heck is
Give me a
World of
sec.
Final
That game
Fantasy?
was
Keep
so
keep
good.
talking about World of Final Fantasy. I'm gonna check something.
I have
keep
no
going.
clue what that is.
It's basically a JRPG that features like imagine I'm trying to find like the closest resembling one. Have you ever played The
Is
World
it like
Ends With
Dissidia?
You? It's like The
Or-
World Ends With You.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
oh,
like
so
that.
it plays like that.
Yes. Well, I think it plays like that. They haven't really showed much gameplay, but that's what I would assume it plays like because that's the game that it looks like.
Oh, that's one game that was vastly underrated.
I agree
Like
100%.
not enough people played it.
Yeah.
All right.
Game. And the best part about the game is that the main character looks like fucking Roxas, and I swear to God, none of their PR agents have ever answered that question, no matter how many times I email them.
Oh, Roxas, no.
It is the most fucking infuriating thing. Like, all of the characters look like they're from Kingdom Hearts, but the game has absolutely no relation to Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, that's
So it's like,
is that
Jesus
the one
Christ.
is that the one that they announced like PSX? I think that's all like cute looking.
I think that
Is
they.
it
I
that?
remember.
It was
They
E3
announced
last year at
somewhere.
Square Enix conference.
But is it that like it's chibi little things and it looks
Yeah,
all
they're
cute?
chibi
Oh yeah.
characters,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Cool. People were excited about that.
Hell yeah.
No, I know
Alright.
what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So now
Interesting.
let's get into the top downloads for May 2016. Now, if you don't know, this only includes digital release, doesn't include physical, but here we go. For the PlayStation 4, in order: Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Overwatch, Doom, Rocket League, Battlefield 4, Minecraft, Battlefield Hardline, Battleborn, Killzone Shadowfall, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Come on, people. Where's Dark Souls 3?
Surprised to see Battleborn there, honestly.
Oh man, I just want to reach out and
Dark Souls
strangle this man's beard.
You want to give me a hug?
I can strangle him for you in LA if you want me. I can just give him a little quick.
Send him my little
One
bitch
little
slap.
quick. Yeah. I'll make sure to do that.
I'll fight all of you. I'll take you all on.
All right. Looks
It's rage-inducing.
sounds like a challenge. Just so Josh feels good. Dark Souls is number 15.
Okay.
Number 15.
Uncharted 4, obviously number 1. Not a surprise to anybody. Surprised to see Battleborn at number 8. I thought it wasn't even gonna be on the list.
I think it went down in price,
Yeah, I think it's.
and maybe more people.
But
picked
at
it
the
up.
very least, it's doing something. I really do feel bad for the guys at Gearbox. I honestly do.
I don't know
Anyway,
if I feel
yeah.
bad for them. They
I
made
do.
that choice.
yeah,
Right,
but
it was a
die.
bad choice.
But they
It was
didn't-
a bad choice.
But the thing is that Overwatch, they announced Battleborn so, like, really before Overwatch, if I remember correctly. They announced it, and it was more of a slow burn, and then Overwatch came out, and it was like, yeah, we're coming out in 6 months, and then came out, and they, like, blew up. Anyway,
Yeah.
for the PlayStation 3, in order, Journey, Tomb Raider, Minecraft, Far Cry 3, Red Dead Redemption, Okami HD, Just Cause 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us, and Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. That's most likely a sale or something. In add-ons, there's a ton of Call of Duty stuff, a ton of Fallout 4. Pretty much, Fallout 4 dominates the add-ons for the PlayStation 4, next to Call of Duty and some Elder Scrolls things. For the PlayStation 3 add-ons, like the 6 first add-ons are all Call of Duty Black Ops 2 stuff, so Black Ops 2 is killing it. Now, top 10 PlayStation Vita games. In order, Killzone Mercenary, which I'm super glad is up there because that's a really good game. Severed, Little Big Planet Vita, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, Freedom Wars, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, Hitman Go Definitive Edition, Minecraft PlayStation Vita Edition, Terraria, and PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Cool.
Minecraft is just like really low on all of these.
Yeah,
lists. This
number
is
8.
weird.
It's a number 8 on Vita. It usually does really good on Vita. Anyway, like I said, happy to see Killzone there. It's a really cool game, and surprised to see All Stars Battle Royale. I really like that game. I play that game a ton. I almost platinum it. I couldn't platinum it because of the online trophies. But at the time I got there, it was pretty much impossible.
Yeah, that game had so much potential.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it fine.
The combat mechanics are great. It's just
Yeah, for
the
sure.
way the game matches are dictated. It's
Mm.
disappointing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
They didn't want to be.
I thought all the characters were interesting, but they weren't very well balanced. So
I could
Well,
see
and
that.
They didn't want to be a blatant Super Smash Brothers ripoff, and that was the problem. They tried too hard to go away from something that was done so well
Yeah.
that they alienated that group of fans.
If that game would have had a bigger online fan base, it would be fantastic on Vita. Like, it would be super cool to have that on the go.
Yeah,
But
It
like
is
I
on
said,
Vita.
yeah, it is on the Vita, but the thing is, when I bought it, when I tried, I got, I think, every trophy but the online trophies, because there wasn't pretty much anybody playing, and the people who were playing were like insanely good, and I was like, okay, I can do this.
Hey, I have it, so maybe we can earn those trophies together.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. We should do that, actually. That's not a bad idea.
Sweet.
The PlayStation Classics top 10 in order: Bully, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Wild Arms 3, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, The King of Fighters 2000, Twisted Metal Black, Dark Cloud 2, blah, blah, blah. Don't know how to speak, Manhunt, Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, and War of the Monsters. A ton of Rockstar, because they have like a huge sale going on, especially for PlayStation Plus subscriptions. Yeah, they have like a huge sale, so that's why they're there. And that's the news. And that's like 40 minutes. So yeah, huge weeks in terms of news.
Yes.
Now let's get into the drop. Listeners, we decided to short it down a little bit, the drop segment. Instead of going through every single game and reading the descriptions, we each get to read one description that we're interested in, and the rest of the games we're just gonna read the title and move on. That's so we can just shorten the show a little bit. So feel free, Himanshu, to start anytime now.
Cool. So, the description that I chose: Anima Gate of Memory is coming to PS4 digitally. Anima Gate of Memories is a third-person action RPG that tells the story of two beings bound by an unwilling past, a legendary monster, and a girl who lost her past.
I thought you said enema.
What?
It sounds like anima, honestly.
I know. I thought you said enema.
Anima.
It's like, what kind of game is this?
Like, oh, I don't think I like this game.
I don't know if I said anima, but maybe I did. I'm tired.
We are all tired, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay, yeah,
I
that's-
have a
that's the one I
question
chose.
mid podcast, but
Yes.
I guess so. Each description, are you Himanshu gonna read them all, or are each of us gonna read them
No, you
individually?
You read your own.
All right. So
I don't have
Himanshu,
my own, man.
oh yeah,
Then I'll read it.
I have.
You
I
can
have
choose
the
to
thing
read it
open.
yourself or give it to me. Outsource it.
I have it here. I
You-
have mine here on my phone. We listeners, keep in mind we like decided this probably 5 minutes before starting to record the show, so that's why it's not greatly coordinated. But next week it's gonna be better. We promise.
It will be rock solid.
Yeah, we'll be. Damn.
Well,
Damn
I
solid.
won't be here because you'll be at E3. But...
Oh yeah, we'll be. Oh yeah, that's a cool announcement for people. Next week's show, we're gonna be together in the same room. Himanshu, Brett, and I, and maybe some other people. Maybe, hopefully. We're gonna be in the same room in LA, E3, talking. Probably we're gonna do it after the conferences and such. It's gonna be a grand old time.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that. Maybe Monday night after the Sony conference, we should record it in someone's hotel room, and then put it up.
I think Greg and I we're sharing a room, and our room is like really close to where the place is. It's like 13 minutes away, just walking. So that might be cool. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll check it out there. Yeah. So you read Josh's pick, and I'll read mine. I think
Alright, Josh's pick.
he picked
Steam World Heist.
Steam World.
Yes.
Yeah.
SteamWorld Heist, PS4, PS Vita, digital cross-buy. Captain Piper stumbles upon a new enemy with a past shrouded in mystery. Dive into the action and take on new missions with all new weapons, gear, and a shipload of hats.
There you go.
Sweet.
SteamWorld.
Oh, I love SteamWorld Dig. Was
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's
Can't
really
wait
good.
to play this.
It seems
and
super
review it.
cool. It seems super cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna read mine. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Mirror's Edge Catalyst raises the action-adventure bar through fluid first-person action and immerses players in Faith's origin story as she fights for freedom within the City of Glass. Now I want to say real quick, I was actually a big fan of the original game. It had a ton of issues, but I thought it was cool, a neat idea. This one came out, like you see, and it's not reviewing too well. I think its Metacritic score is around at 70, I think. It's not. It doesn't seem to be like that good. The first one seems to be better. I'm sad by this. I like the original one. I thought maybe this could be a chance to bring it back up and fix the issues, but it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah,
Boo-hoo.
I never played the first one, but I know it has a high standard for a lot of people.
It's
This
yeah.
one,
So, like the original game, the combat wasn't too good. I think that's probably the worst part about that game. But the parkour mechanics, I love them. Like it took some getting used to, especially because it's in a first person perspective. But that was very novel at the time and very cool.
yeah, would really look hilarious if you watch the video review for this, and they harp on how the combat isn't that good, but it's hilarious because you'll be stopped. I guess they think you'll have momentum kicking people off ledges and stuff, but sometimes you're not running, and when you kick them, like they'll go near the edge, then like they'll stop and they'll be like an inch away from the ledge, then they'll just fling themselves off, and it is like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
it's
I-
like such
I-
an oversight.
I
in the
have
game.
no idea what EA was thinking releasing like that game didn't sell well originally, and they made this game to please the fans, and fans were super happy because that game has like a big following. Like it doesn't have a big following, but the people who follow it are very hardcore about it, and
Yeah.
so they were gonna please the fans and everybody was happy, and then they release a game that's worse than the original game. It's like, then why would you do it then?
Make the fans happy.
Yeah, make fans happy and end up disappointing them. All good. Um, so yeah, that's the news. Like we said, pretty meaty news. Probably next week's is gonna be even bigger because it's E3. Now let's get. Speaking of the E3, that's a great segue. Let's get into the topic of this week. Now, last
We
week,
missed all of the games that we're supposed to list.
It-
Sorry to break
isn't
your
that-
segue.
isn't that like before, after? I mean. Anyway, let's do it first. I'm
It's
sorry.
part of the draw. Okay, Atelier Sophie, the alchemist of the mystery. No, sorry. Atelier Sophie, the alchemist of the mysterious book. PS4, PS Vita digital, PS4 at retail. Broken Bots, PS4 digital. Ducati 90th anniversary, PS4 digital, out on Friday. Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator coming to PS4, PS3 digital and retail. Odin Sphere Leftrizer.
Leffer.
Left Thrasier. I looked it up on
Laren.
Google.
Laverin.
PS4, PS3, PS Vita, digital and retail.
Fantastic game.
Paragon Essentials Edition coming to PS4 at retail. Psychonauts from PS2 to PS4 coming digitally.
No way. Oh man, I gotta pick that up.
And Soul Axiom coming to PS4 digitally. That's the drop.
There you go.
Cool.
And there's another game called Mario is Way Too Tired and is screwing up the entire show. That's coming to PlayStation
A
Vita
theater near
physically.
you.
Only a physical release for the Vita. Anyway, now let's get
Vita
into
Island.
the topic. Yeah, you're damn right. Now we can get into the topic of the show. Like I was talking about last week, we did our predictions. We're gonna fight about that in the future probably, but for now, I'm gonna just go on and say this is pretty much a blatant ripoff of PS I Love You. I saw that show this morning, and they spoke about what would be a pipe dream E3 PlayStation conference. Things that you know aren't gonna happen, but you would be so happy. As the stuff of dreams, and I thought that would bring really cool conversations. What are some things you can only dream of happening at PlayStation's E3 conference?
Well, for me, I would just love it to see Jack Trenton come back out there again.
Oh, Jackie
Hey
D.
guys.
Hey
yeah,
guys.
bringing back the PlayStation love. Hey guys.
Hey
That's
guys.
a PlayStation 4. That just sounds nothing like it.
That's the funniest thing, man.
Oh yeah, he comes out. Then they have an ad. It's playing to like a Coldplay song or something with the commercial guy. Remember? I forget
Yeah,
his name.
I
but
can't
he did
remember
all
his
those
name, but
commercials.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
him
can't remember.
doing
Oh,
something
dude, I
crazy.
can see the dude in my mind, but I don't have no
Yeah.
idea what. Yeah,
You know. Then they show all these Kaz tweets in the background of
yeah,
all these
and Crash
rumors
Bandicoot.
that
Why doesn't Crash Bandicoot come back in a suit
right.
and shouts at
And then
Nintendo?
just magically all these tweets come true. Like we see Half-Life 3
There you
come
go.
out, Sony exclusive.
A Sony
We see-
exclusive. Damn.
Yeah.
He's shooting for the
PlayStation,
fences.
Yeah, they just paid billions
just
of dollars
do.
to get this franchise back. Yeah, I mean
Anything
Crash
at all.
Bandicoot.
Yeah,
Crash
why not?
Bandicoot.
Like,
Why not, man? I mean,
It's funny.
that would. So
It's
many
funny-
people want them back.
oh yeah, a ton of people want it back. It's funny how this show is eventually becoming more and more PS I Love You XOXO. Like, I think in a couple weeks we just pin up the guy's video and be like, yeah, there you go, that's our show.
Or I just put a Greg Miller
Yeah,
mask on,
and we're good.
Hey man, Shu puts on a Colin Moriarty, and there we go.
And there
Here,
you go,
let me-
and we're
Let
done.
me insert something that the guys at PS I Love You would never even conceive. A
Oh, God.
remaster for PS4 and PS Vita of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. And why this would never happen is because there are some
They don't.
licensing issues with the music, and so it cannot be published on the PlayStation Network, and it is isolated on that fucking UMD disc. Which I
Oh,
have a
them
sealed copy of.
UMDs. Oh,
A sealed copy of.
Yeah,
gotta love them UMDs.
Yeah, Crisis Core is my second favorite game of all time, and it is
Oh God.
fucking stranded on literally a dead console. So
Can you
That's fantastic.
download it? Can you like digitally download it to the Vita?
you can't. It's
Uh,
never been released on PSN because of the
Damn.
licensing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The
now you're not
PSPs.
wanting to play
It's
this.
so strange how some consoles you can absolutely go back and play them, but PSPs, it's hard to find a PSP that runs these days because PSP like the batteries explode and it's all weird. It becomes unplayable even if it's sealed.
Sucks.
Yeah,
Feels
that's
bad.
fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. Speaking of PSP,
Oh, and
Damn.
wait, and
Oh.
there's gonna be in my dream a beautiful collector's edition with a steelbook for both the PS4 and the PS Vita.
there you go.
And a giant statue of Genesis, like a beautiful, very detailed statue, and not that PVC shit. I want the high quality stuff that you get
Not
off
that
of Play
fucking
Asia. not this stupid ass Drake fucking statue that they gave with Uncharted 4. That statue looks awful. I have a lot of figures
that's a
in my
cool
house.
statue.
I have a lot of figures in my house. I know what it's like to pay for a good quality figure and what type of quality they give you. And that quality for that figure is disgusting. Anyway, a nice, beautiful Japanese quality Genesis figure with his black wing extended and his sword in one hand and the book in the other.
All right.
Oh, that would be amazing.
So you have
But it'll
a
never
pretty,
happen.
you have a pretty detailed picture in your mind. That's cool.
Well, we never thought Final Fantasy VII remaster or
Yeah,
remakes
that's
would
true.
ever happen. So anything's possible, man.
And
Honestly,
everybody-
Type Zero gave me hope that Crisis Core could happen. Because
Right.
Type
The
Zero,
thing is-
no one fucking was.
The
Type
thing
Zero
is-
had no right to be made. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
And they still
Yeah,
did
but-
it.
yeah, but the thing is, like, we never thought Final Fantasy VII remake would happen, but as the news have come out, I kind of wish it didn't. Like, I
Well,
think
that's
it would have
what-
been
that's
better
what we
left
get.
untouched. Yeah.
For wanting it so bad, that's what we get. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
it's like,
what
I
they
kinda
want
wish-
to do now.
Like, please. Oh, God. Anyway, I
still
had
want it,
I had a great segue, and Himanshu fucked it up for me. But I'm gonna
Fuck you,
pretend.
Mario.
I'm gonna pretend
I
it's
feel the
still
love
going.
here.
Yeah, we love each other, dude. Um, I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen. So speaking of the PSP, I would like it's the stuff of dreams if they announced a PS Vita 2 of some sorts. I would
That's a
fucking
good one.
I would go and blow Shuhei on stage. I swear to God.
You give Shuhei a blowjob on stage?
Yeah, if they announce a Vita 2, I would. Why
I'm gonna
not?
hold you to that.
If they announce a Vita
Yeah.
2, you can goddamn.
Just runs up there. Ooh.
So that blew away all my chances.
Uh.
No pun intended. So that blew away all my chances of ever having a decent conversation with him. No, but seriously.
We'll just play this episode.
Yeah, like hey Shu, how are you? And he's like, no, don't get near me. Yeah, but like a Vita 2 of any kind, like yeah, hey, we're gonna try this again. The memory sticks aren't gonna be proprietary. Here you go. There's no stupid backtouch. It's gonna be dedicated to gaming. Like the people who already own a Vita and love theirs will want to get this, and we want to get them and some other people along the way. That's never. I don't think that's ever gonna
It'll
happen.
never happen.
But oh man,
No.
that's honestly my biggest dream because I adore my Vita with all my heart.
Yeah. I'm surprised about how much I love the Vita.
The Vita
it's
is awesome, dude.
slowly
The Vita-
creeping up my favorite systems of all time.
The Vita is incredible. I would lose my mind. That's the stuff of dreams. That's just a pipe dream. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would be so happy if that happens. So happy. So there you go. Josh has like 5,000 stuff. 5,000 things he would be
Oh
excited
man,
for.
I have many. Oh man, just any long-running rumor, just reveal it, please.
There you go.
Especially,
Anyone, any
you
at
guys
all.
don't understand how important Half-Life 3 is to me. Like, I want that cliffhanger resolved so bad, and it pains me to know that it probably never will happen.
Well,
But
Who
and it
knows?
won't be just PlayStation.
There's a
It'll
PC
probably
conference.
be just a PC. Yeah. It'll probably just be a PC thing. I'd have to buy a new computer just to play that. But
I agree. I agree with Colin Moriarty. Speaking of kind of funny, when he says that a Valve could literally just drop that game, just drop it, not without announcing it. Like, boom, it's on Steam. Not announcing anything, and that game will blow up. People will lose their minds, and it will sell like crazy. I guarantee that. Like,
Yeah.
that would be stealth dropping that game would be probably the best move they could do. It would be really awesome to see that.
Yeah. It'd never make it past. Some news would leak about it, but
For
still,
sure, but
yeah.
can you imagine checking Steam and then seeing on the front page like Half-Life 3 download now? You're like, oh god,
Sweet mother.
that would be
Give me some of that.
people would lose their damn minds. Now, so yeah, there you go. Himanshu, Half-Life 3. No, Himanshu, no. Josh,
it
Half-Life
happen.
3. Himanshu, I can't speak. Final Fantasy stuff I don't know about because I don't know anything. Final Fantasy. Amida Vita 2. Yeah, Himanshu says words, honestly, about Final Fantasy, and it's like you could be speaking to me in Japanese, and I would be like, oh, yeah, there you go.
See, what
I
you
have
don't
no
know is
idea.
I actually am speaking in Japanese.
There you go. There you
Konnichiwa.
go.
Hi.
Oh. Hi. Okay. That was the
Oh,
topic.
wow.
That was the topic of the week. The funny thing is, the news took about 40 minutes, and the topic of the week about 15. So there you go.
Hey, good job, guys.
There you go. We're time management. Now let's get into the recommended game of the week. I think this one is gonna be by.
Oh yeah. Recommended game of the week is Atelier Sophie. It's good. If you like crafting stuff, it's like any other Atelier game, honestly. The graphics are very unimpressive. It looks like a dated PS3 game. It looks like an early PS3 game actually. But that's fine because when you play JRPGs, you're used to getting shafted on graphics.
Just pretty anime. That's what
Yeah.
we need.
Let me see. What else can I say about this game right now?
Does it play like the last Atelier game?
I didn't play any last Atelier game. I'm gonna be
Okay,
honest with
because
you.
that has a lot of crafting and going like a linear sort of path, but it would like when you're in the battles, you could branch off into different directions.
Yeah, so this game offers a lot more freedom than any past Atelier game. So I've never played an Atelier game before this, but I do know a lot about them. I know like the series is just about collecting resources and crafting and furthering your ability to craft more and more things.
Right.
And
That's how you survive. You have to know how to craft things, or else you will lose
exactly.
big time.
So in this one, the narrative is pretty simple. Like you are carrying the torch for your dead grandmother, and you find this book, and you have to help the book regain its memories by entering or logging rather recipes into the book for your craft. Is that a real word? Is that how you can use that word?
I think so.
Synthesize,
For your
New-
syntheses?
Yeah, it's sounds
synthesizing new. There's you like get a cauldron. In the one I played, you get a cauldron, and you can mix pretty much anything
Yeah.
that you want. I don't know how if this
can't-
one has that.
Can't mix anything you want, but like you discover recipes along the way, and then you can use those recipes to craft those things, and even those things will have different stats based on how you craft it. So there's like it's really really deep, and it offers a lot of customizability, and the combat's not actually that bad either. It's simple turn-based combat. And you have to it also has a day-night cycle in which some enemies and some resources only appear at those times, and you have to kind of manage all of these things at the same time to eventually get to your goal of the book regaining all of its memories. So,
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
cool. Now, the random game of the week or the game of the week, I have no idea how we're naming these, but Josh is gonna speak about that.
It's pretty random.
It's
But it's a
random,
good
but
one.
it released soon. It released shortly ago, I think. So yeah.
Right.
Hey,
It's newer. You can buy it now.
Go ahead.
Oxen free, which
Oxen
I
free.
elaborated on earlier. But any adventure fan would feel right at home with this. I was surprised about how, like, usually with adventure games you can tell what's going to happen, or any story-driven game you have. With this game, you can't tell what the heck's going on. Like, it's so different and out there of the supernatural and paranormal that's definitely worth checking out. And the dialogue tree is really clever because as you're walking and talking, like you'll get different pop-ups to say how you want to respond, and then it never really cuts out. Like, you know how some awkwardly cut out of like mid-sentence when you reach a point. They'll
Yeah.
go back to what they were saying before if you discover something. And
Oh, that's
it's sorta
pretty cool.
Like, oh yeah, like doesn't break the flow of the dialogue, which
yeah,
is really
Uncharted
clever.
did that too, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So more games are picking up on that, which is nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
The problem with the game is that it runs like crap at certain points, like after loading sometimes. It crashed on me once too, which hopefully that's an isolated incident.
Yeah, I saw
But,
some gameplay clips, and like you said, after loading, I haven't played it, but after loading, it gets pretty choppy, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and they'll be patched, and hopefully the load times will be too, because they're Bloodborne-esque bad. But if you can look past those technical limitations, it's definitely better. I give it a thumbs up and get it out of the bargain bin, and go ahead and download it because it's a real awesome adventure game.
Awesome.
And I just want to mention for Atelier Sophie, we're gonna have a review. I'm just running behind because I have to make content for next week, this week. So there's a lot of things on my plate right now. It'll come soon.
In a month, you'll get this review.
In a month.
And look for it in July.
Yes.
There you go. Well, that's something at least. So there you go. That's your recommendation of the week, your random game of the week, your topic of the week, everything of the week. We're pretty much done
Podcast
with the show.
of the week.
Yeah, podcast of the week. The PlayStation Enthusiast podcast. If there's any dumb stuff you guys want to talk about, feel free to do so.
Yes, 2 things. One, I watched The Martian.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
What did you think of it?
That's a good movie.
It's
He's gonna hate it though, of course, right?
no,
Oh,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
liked it. I actually liked it a lot.
Oh,
good.
I thought it was pretty funny too. So
Yeah, it was.
But would you say it's funny enough to be
to be a comedy
categorized
movie, I don't
as a
think so.
comedy? That's the thing. Best comedy of the year, The Martian. Look as Matt Damon dies, and I was like, oh, that's funny.
And the second thing, I started watching X-Files for the first time in my life. That show is amazing.
Oh yeah, we had a short little Twitter conversation about that.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't watched
Okay.
X-Files either, and I'm really interested in it.
The first season, early episodes are really good.
Does it get bad? You're scaring
Yeah,
me now.
it gets pretty. I don't know how to say it. Pretty, just gets too out there, and it doesn't. It gets away from what makes the series great, in my opinion. That's a lot of shows do that, but
Yeah.
what I've been watching, I don't know if you guys, since we're a PlayStation centric podcast, Powers. Have you guys checked that out yet?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I never got to check out season 1 for some reason at the time. It didn't let me watch it. It was some dumb error. I couldn't watch it, so I put it off and was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it anytime now.
Never got
And
to it.
I haven't got to it. I'm interested in it. I mean, it's super strange that a PlayStation Plus subscription gets you a free TV show, and I think that's super cool.
Yeah, here's the thing. I love Sharlto Copley, the main actor. He was in District 9 and all those great movies.
District 9,
but,
another fantastic movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love
Super
that
good.
movie
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a passion.
Agreed.
But
agreed.
yeah, he in this movie, I don't know what, or this show, I don't know what it is, but all the actors seem not to live up to their potential.
Really?
And for him, I don't know what it is. It always looks like something's up his butt or he's constipated.
That's a
I
fucking
don't know.
awesome
He
description.
just he always has that look like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but
Dude,
it's sort of
if we put up a clip before the show started every week, that would totally be the clip.
that'd be it right there.
Yeah, that right there would be it.
I really want to love this show, like it, because I want to support it, because it's a PlayStation made. I'm a bias towards PlayStation.
Yeah,
so
of course,
I want it to
of
be
course.
good, but it's not really that good. I mean, it's something to watch, and I'll keep watching it, but it's just everything's a little more budget, and I don't know why they tried to go for this gritty realism and make it so harsh, and it'd almost be better like a Walking Dead-esque, because they're trying to do too much
Yeah.
just to be gritty for the sake of being gritty, and it doesn't come across as authentic. It comes across as stupid.
Would you say
So,
it takes itself
opinion.
too seriously?
Yeah, even though not in a way. It just they just say things that don't work.
Yeah,
like the language and just how the powers are. They look really fake, and the blood effects. It's just, you take it sort of as a joke, like this. It's not high quality.
Okay.
Like Game of Thrones or something, that gritty realism in that show works, But this one, it seems like it would have been better suited to be peeled back, so more people could have been interested in it. But yeah, that's my assessment of Powers. I'll finish season 2, but hopefully it gets better.
Yeah, I get it. I haven't checked it out. I might at some point. I'm not sure, but who knows?
Yep.
What about you,
For-
Himanshu? Anything?
I know you guys don't watch Game of Thrones, but for any listeners who do, that last episode was so boring. Like, and this is another unpopular opinion by Manji Talwar. Great, fantastic. But
He has
nothing
no
happened.
bias. Don't worry.
Nothing happened. I hate that fucking. There are some episodes that are just so bad in that series. I just don't understand what's going wrong over there. I don't get it.
So,
Makes me sad.
it's because someone didn't die, you think it's a bad episode?
No, like you don't need someone to die. Something just needs to happen. Like that's it.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't want to waste 45 minutes watching a show when nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I from what I've heard, last season was like not terrible, but it wasn't good. Like it was super boring. Nothing happened. This season seems to be more interesting. I
started
follow
off
that
strong.
show.
The first couple episodes were good, and then now it's just back to the same fucking thing as last season. It's exposition is fine, but you need to follow it up with something. And if it's just exposition over exposition, it's just boring. There's
As
and
somebody who
another problem
Yeah, go
that
ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
having with the series is that they're running out of characters to kill. Honestly, they're
Yeah.
like I don't
Is
care.
Is Jon
killing
Snow
anybody.
still in it?
Yes,
that's
Jon
the only
Snow
guy
is
I know.
still and here's a spoiler.
He was my only
spoiler
likable
alert for
character.
anyone who hasn't watched.
spoil. Spoilers. Hey, ho, spoilers.
I don't care. I'm probably never going to watch it.
Yeah, but that's for the
so
listeners.
Jon Snow
Spoilers.
Jon Snow has died once already and brought back to life. That's how many characters they're fucking running out of at this point.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
A little too
And-
overboard.
Last episode, they introduced a character at the beginning of the show, and by the end of the show, he's dead. And it's just like, I'm
Yeah,
not
he was
connected
like
to
a
this
guest
character.
actor. I think, yeah, he was like a guest actor. I read up on it every now and then.
And it's like, I don't care about this character now. Like, you did all of this, and now it means nothing to me because I have no connection to this character because I've only seen them for 45 minutes. So if you kill them, it doesn't mean anything. And then
See-
you've wasted 45 of my fucking minutes telling me about a
No.
character that I won't care about.
What's really funny is that the Walking Dead and Game of Thrones were like the two big TV shows.
Yeah, and they
The
both
Game
like,
of Thrones goes too far with deaths and killing people off, while The Walking Dead goes too far with keeping people around just
Yeah.
for the sake of it.
For The Walking Dead, here's another fucking spoiler. Watch
Oh
this.
no,
serious?
I'm started
Oh,
now.
When what's his name? The Korean dude, Glenn. I think
Glenn.
is his
Yeah,
name.
Glenn.
I have not seen seasons. I actually watched The Walking Dead, so don't. Well, he supposedly dies. I'm guessing.
No, he
That's the
doesn't die.
thing. That's the thing.
is he
I
doesn't
read
die.
up on that too. It's
But,
that
he
thing
should have.
is such
Yes,
a
exactly.
fucking cop out. Like the last scene in a show shows him like all bloody. You don't see really well, but the dude's screaming. There's a ton of zombies on him. He's screaming. There's blood, and you're like, oh shit, they killed him. And the next week is like, no, it was another body that they were eating, and he was next to the
That's
body.
He was under it.
And it's
I'm
like, dude.
what?
And I was like, dude, come on.
They're just trying too
That's
hard. Yeah.
bullshit.
I love that show, but man, just
Anyway,
they gotta kill off some people.
yeah, they do. They gotta take a page from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and Game of Thrones should take a page from The Walking Dead.
Exactly.
too.
They should learn from each other. Anyway, cool. So this was the PlayStation Enthusiast podcast. Hope you enjoyed this show. This is the last show before E3, so we're very excited for that. I am one of your hosts, Mario Piaquadio. You can find me at Mario Not Bros. You can also email me any questions, comments, concerns, anything at mario@enthusiast.gg. I'll make sure to read up on that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can follow me at Mario Not Bros. We can find you, Himanshu.
You can find me on Twitter at Senor Browncat, and don't send me your fucking stupid questions. Send them to Mario. But if you're a developer and need to
I'll
contact
accept
us,
them.
then you can contact me at himanshu@enthusiast.gg. But I don't
There you
want
go.
any fucking listener mail.
I can take it. I can take it. I
What the
I
heck?
can
You guys, how'd you guys get Enthusiast GG emails?
E3 magic,
because
dude.
because we're the new generation, dude.
Ah,
We're too
I want to
cool.
get mine.
Bug
Dude.
Jason,
can I
and
tell?
he'll make you one.
Okay. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at @minusthebrand, PSN at @minusthebrand as well.
There you go.
And yeah,
Cool. So that's the show for us. Quick note before the show ends. I personally have been talking to some people about getting some guest hosts. I can't speak.
Guest
God damn it.
ghosts.
Guest. Yeah.
guess go.
We're gonna get guest ghosts. It's gonna be fun. No, guest hosts for the shows. If you're interested in that, just let me know if you would be down for watching shows like that. I have some people lined up. It's exciting stuff. So that's pretty much it. We'll be seeing you next week at E3 at LA. We're very excited, and goodbye.